I'm sure you'll all be aware that around about a month or 6 weeks ago, all of the big food delivery companies, Just Eat, Uber Eats and Deliveroo, were pulled in front of the government to explain what was going on with account renting and illegal working within the food delivery sector. And it seemed like at first nothing really had changed. Looking at newspaper reports, pretty much everything seemed like it was staying the same. And having gone online a few times, I know I've been ill, but I have gone online a few times, and what I've heard from other people, it seems like everything has been the same. It's been the same daily Deliveroo selfie check at the start of the day, which is obviously far too predictable. Uber's still doing sort of random checks, but not really. And Just Eat's checking is abysmal, non-existent, maybe once a month. I don't know. It just seems very haphazard and completely disorganized. So it seemed like there was going to be no change. However, I went for a meeting with Deliveroo last week, and they updated us on quite a few different topics, but one of the big, obviously, talking points was their meeting with the Home Office and what they could tell us about how the meeting went and what their commitments actually were, because what was reported in the papers doesn't seem to really add up. So they have told us what their commitments are, and they have said that they are now happy for us to share what the commitments are with you. And there is going to be a bit of a shake-up when it comes to selfie checks. So, starting soon, they are going to start not only doing the selfie check at the beginning of the day, but also there will be randomized checking throughout the day. So you may be asked to do a selfie check after 3 orders. You may be asked to do a selfie check after 4 orders. It might be even after 5. I don't know. It's all going to be randomized. And the other good thing is in the first instance, is going to be targeted towards accounts that they suspect may be used for account renting. If this actually works as it's intended, I can't see how account renting will be possible for these people, because it's going to become too tricky if you need a selfie check every few orders to continuously go back to the person who you're renting an account from. Because if that person's at work or they're not available, then your account's going to continuously not be available to make deliveries. And surely, I mean, from my point of view, if I was at work and somebody continuously came and asked me to do a selfie verification check, my boss would probably, after a while, say, "What's this all about?" And it would start creating more problems in my personal life or in my work life. So this isn't going to be rolled out to the whole fleet all in one go. As I say, it's going to be targeted towards certain accounts with behaviours that are not in keeping with other accounts within the platform. So we're looking at long periods of time, I'm guessing, where they're asking for a selfie check and it's not being done, etc., etc. What do you guys think about this? I feel like if done properly, this is definitely a step in the right direction. I don't profess to be any technical wizard. I don't know whether there's a way around this, but I feel like they're definitely trying to take steps in the right direction. And I'd like to see Uber and Just Eat do the same things. I feel like this is the only way that they're going to eliminate unfair working practices from the platform. Because at the moment, this is probably the main problem that's driving down fees, in my opinion. But will Uber and Just Eat follow suit? With Uber Eats, I think perhaps Uber and Deliveroo seem to kind of copy each other with policy and stuff like that. Just Eat seem to be quite out there on their own. And obviously Uber do at least 1 selfie check a day, whereas Just Eat, as I said before, does seem to be completely random and a complete mess. Sometimes it wants your photo, sometimes it wants your passport and your photo, and sometimes it says you can do it later on, which is obviously defeating the whole point of the thing, isn't it? But let me know in the comments, guys, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a positive step forwards to end the practice of account renting? Do you think account renting should be allowed? My personal opinion is I've got no problem with account substitution where it's all done fairly and above board, because that means that everybody is on the same playing field. There's a fair playing field, everybody is working together. But for me, account renting is bad for everyone. It's bad for everyone apart from the people who are renting the actual accounts, because at the end of the day, if you're renting out an account and you're getting £100 a week, that's £400 a month, which is coming into your bank, and generally people are not paying tax on it. But even with those people, I feel like at the end of the day, they are going to get their hands burnt a little bit, because I feel like at some point the tax man is going to come for their tax. Fair enough, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be next week, it might be a few years down the line, but they are going to start sifting through these accounts and finding the ones that aren't paying tax. I'm nearly 100% sure of that, because if the one thing I do know is that the tax man likes to receive his money. Let me know what you think of this update down in the comments section down below, but I will catch you in the next video.